both of our birth mothers are dead. You spend enough time around me in public and I just look miserable. And people go, why is that a huge guy so miserable? And you go, his mom's dead. And they go, oh, fuck.
We're back. It's Adapting-Adopted. I'm your host, Sam Hunter. Join me to my left, as always, my co-host, Jamisha Albo.
Yeah, I'm Jamisha Albo. Welcome back. Today, we have a comedian who is adopted, and I'm so excited to have her on because I'm so excited about this entire project. Please welcome Rachel McMillen.
Hey.
Houston. Were you born in Houston? Are you from Houston?
I'm from Houston, but okay. I was born in Fort Worth.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born in Fort Worth,
You've been in Texas your whole life?
My whole life, yeah. I from an agency was adopted from an agency called Edna Gladney.
Okay.
So my mom and dad were doing the black rounds in Switzerland.
The who?
The black rounds.
What are the black rounds?
Like the black hills. I guess the black.
The black what?
Black Rounds is a great band.
Black Rounds.
They were banging the Black Rounds.
They were doing the
Double Black Diamond.
They were doing
ski slopes.
Some black ski slopes in Switzerland, and
is that what that is? Like skiing?
Yeah, because there's certain. There's like blue, and there's I think green. Maybe I'm making that one up, but I know there's blue and black, and they're really good skiers. And my mom told me, she's like, yeah, we were doing these really hard rounds in Switzerland, and we got a phone call that you were birthed, so we just took off on the plane to come get you at the agency, which is wild because I'm like, the agency, like I'm from I'm just from like a weird cult or what? Like, what does that mean? I don't know. And they've never really explained to me, well, because, we were Christians and we named you Faith because we had faith in waiting for you. And we had a stillborn daughter, stuff like that. But they never really went in depth of like the whole process behind what it's like to adopt, like bring in a stray human into your home and just raise it,
Okay.
So you were lined up. They're like, before you were even born, they were like, that's ours.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
We aren't all so lucky.
Oh, wow.
I'm kidding. So it's like a privileged adoption.
Mm-hmm.
Privileged
because you were claimed at birth. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was claimed at 7 days. It still, I think, had some effect. Obviously, I mean, it has an effect. It has an effect everywhere I go.
Yeah, absolutely. Your birth mom, do you know her at all?
She, so I finally got enough courage after some recovery. So I've been, sober.
Yeah.
For some time. And I was like, I'm not going to go in and out of like jails and prisons and institution and be like, hey mom, can I get some money?
Yeah.
So I finally decided after some sober time, maybe I'll actually, try to reach out to this agency and see if she's, willing to meet with me. Mm-hmm. And they called back and they said, hey, this is actually the worst information we have to give a client. And it's that she's passed, So she passed at like 46. They say a heart attack, but she was like in a hotel. She was pretty addicted, heavily addicted to Demerol and some pain medication. She was a nurse. Okay. So it was terrifying because I wanted to grieve it, but I was like, I don't know this person, but the grieving of like, I'll never get to meet the woman who gave me life. They did give me a letter. She sent, the lady who gave me the bad news, sent me a letter via email that my mom had written in the hospital or the agency at 5 days old. I wanted to keep you, but I want you to have a better life. Just know I loved you. And I lost it. Yeah.
I'm about to lose it.
She was 16. And then she had my sister. So I have a full-blown sister, blood related sister, who is a year and a half older than me. And I guess her and her, her beau, my mom's beau, who speaks no English.
Sick.
He's Hispanic, just Mexican. I always thought like maybe these people will be like, I don't know. Like in my mind, I'm like, maybe it's, honestly, I was like, maybe it's J-Lo. I don't know. Like I always thought maybe it's some exotic person, but they're pretty normal people. I mean, he's Hispanic. And when I found out that I had a sister, she told me the backstories. Like mom's mom was Catholic, and they had to give you up, but then she rebelled and had a baby with dad and had me. So she's like so aggressively wanting to have a relationship with me too, and I can't do it. So it was like probably in 2020 that I found, so roughly 5 years ago that I found out who these people are. So, yeah. It's
So,
weird.
Like in the middle of COVID?
Or
like
I guess so.
That's a prime time to sit around and think about the missing pieces of your life. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, don't leave the house and relive your childhood now every day with new information now.
I will say that I was in at the time, a relationship where I had thought it'd be, if I ever want to have another kid, have 2 boys, maybe I should give them, the courtesy of having some background. So that was another initiative, like to find them. It's like, I want them to know, some medical conditions that they may have.
Yeah,
so
that's something I thought about the other day, because like I don't know anything about anything, and like as I get older, and I'm
sorry, keep going.
Is there something I can help you with?
No, this is just what a fun show. What a fun show this is. We just are fucking mutants that most people will never understand what the fuck is going on. To start that sentence talking about your own family, you go, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just kind of showed up somewhere and someone else took me, and
that's how it happened. Yeah, but like it didn't matter as much to me like in my teenage years and early 20s when doctors would ask like, hey, what's your family medical history? And me having to say, I don't know. But now I am 30.
So tragic. Oh my God.
I'm 30. I'm 6 months into 30, and I think about that, and I'm just like, fuck, like I should know. And I have no idea how I'm gonna gain that information, because for me there like wasn't an agency or anything. There was just like random Facebook accounts reaching out to me in the dark abyss of the internet trying to get a hold of me. And at the time I didn't want to talk to them, but now that I think about it, I'm like, maybe I should have gotten some information before I said, fuck you, please leave me alone.
yeah.
I think it's still fair response though.
It is
to just have strangers be like to poke you on Facebook. It is a knee-jerk
reaction for sure, because you start to, like, even anyone you grew up with. Shit, I have like high school friends and elementary school friends, and I'm like, I don't want to associate with you. I know that you're gonna eventually there's gonna be something, especially being in recovery where I'm pretty aware of like what people are. So absolutely. When I have some strange, I'm your sister, and then as time goes on, it's like, I have this this issue, with family law. Can you help me out? Because I work as a paralegal, and so then you go, okay, here it comes. And that's with anyone. Like you just, I'm very, very reserved when it comes to who I let in the circle.
Yeah, no, so, absolutely.
As I should be, I feel like, So
I'm the same way. Right now, I'm just picturing like getting a letter from my birth mother in the mail on some random day. Or like maybe I'm at the beach and a glass jar of, with little cork in it. And it washes up on the beach. It's my
That's
birth
fucking awesome.
It's 10 years ago.
A frisbee lands next to you at the beach, has a note on it. It's like, Jamisha, look to your right.
For sure.
She's like selling hot dogs. Like this whole disguise. That's fucking awesome. I do think about like doing a random show, and one of like my moms that I lost touch with is just there. Yeah. And I have no idea because I wouldn't be able to like recognize them, Yeah. That would be nuts. I used to think about that a lot when I started. If I'm just doing a random like seafood restaurant in some buttfuck town in Connecticut, and there's just a lady named Jenny being like,
I think that's mine.
I think that was mine 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he got gigantic. He was not always like that. He used to just be a bowl-cutted, normal little fuck.
Yeah.
And I would really have no idea. Stepbrothers the same way. Yeah. I had like 3 step siblings that if they could walk in the room right now and be like, I'm delivering beer to the creek in the cave, I'd be like, sick. Yeah. Have a good day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just somebody who looks like you. Just anybody who looks like me.
And that's the freaky thing. Yeah. My sister does look like me. Yeah. So I was like, all right. Yeah. Yeah, 5'7". So I was like, oh, you got the height, but yeah. She does. She looks a little like me, where I'm like, our baby pictures look alike. She's been known about me my whole life too, so she's all puppy dog. I got to get to know more. She'll send me stuff all the time, and I'm just like, I don't even want to know my own family. Why the fuck would I want to know you?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I do know. I love my family, but I'm very like,
yeah. But it's like a painful kind of like you feel bad, but also like not really.
Yeah.
Like I don't really.
No, I don't know anybody. I don't know or anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How did you get started in comedy? Do you think this is the reason why you're a comic, or why do you think? Yeah.
Being disassociated from life and an addict and in and out of the penitentiary.
The usual standard for comedian.
Yeah. All we're missing is like incest. Yeah, because of the adoption.
That was a nice touch.
So, which I have thought. My dad has not my bio dad. That would be old. He did. He said when I called him, I got the number from my sister. I called my dad just to say, what's up, and he said, hola, and I go, oh no. he goes, I wanted to keep you, and I was like, dude, it's all right, I love you, and he was like, do you need any money? And I was like, no, man, it's not about that, like, I'm not asking for money.
Yeah.
I just want to say I love you, and then we haven't spoken since, but, yeah.
That's sweet, actually.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Yeah, that is simple.
It's pretty simple.
And if he ever says if you need money again, just say yes and then give him my number, please.
Yeah.
Or send him my Venmo.
Just send it to.
I need so much money at comedian Sam Hunter on Venmo. It's a stage name. Don't worry about it.
My dad, the one who I call dad, has had cancer. He had cancer, testicular cancer, and then after he went through that, it spread to the eye. He's very sick. My parents are very sick right now. It's a very weird experience going through people that you've become familiar with as mom and dad, like getting really ill as they are. They can't drive or go around and do the vocational things that they used to do anymore. But I thought of this like kind of sick, twisted joke where I was like, when if my dad ever passed away, what I would say as a comedian, it would just be, I never got to fuck him. Being adopted,
Tragic.
I never got to have sex with my own dad.
The biggest tragedy of them all.
So yes, just that is to say, I've always been like a class, like they say, class clown, or just kind of weird, but like not like class clown, like, oh, she's the funny girl and we all really love her. It's like, no, she's fucking weird.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Like,
I was never
you
the
had a
class
rock
clown.
that went under. Yeah,
I cannot picture you
I was far
as the
from
class
the class
clown.
yeah.
Because I'm funny. I just don't want the attention
I can't even
do
imagine
I?
you walking into a classroom,
and being like the life of the party.
just holding like notebooks and having a little laugh around. I was like, hey, Jamisha. And you're like, what?
Leave me alone.
What the fuck do you want?
Yeah.
I'm here to learn history.
Yeah.
Thought about this idea the other day, and this might be maybe something we could do over the next month if it's not too much. I thought about writing a letter to my birth mother.
That'd be sick.
Would you would you want to do it?
What would I do? Edit it?
You would
Punch
write
it
a
up?
letter to your birth mother
And deliver it to her grave?
and read it on here.
Oh, yeah, I could.
Be a part of the creative process with it.
Yeah, I guess that would be cathartic. I thought you meant write a letter to your birth mother and actually like hit send
Like it's
and see what comes in return.
no. Okay.
I could do it to my mom, sure.
No, so like
It'd
sometimes
be a short letter.
I've seen this. So sometimes this is like a
Just
maybe
thanks.
maybe like it's like a therapeutic tool.
Oh,
where
Jesus.
the absence of the birth mother, and then you write your feelings
I
towards
think
Oh.
I actually did.
said person.
I think I'd rather fuck my dad.
Yeah.
I think that would
Is that
be
the
easier.
theme of the podcast?
I think that would
today?
be way easier than writing a
Yeah.
letter.
Adopted kids sleeping with their parents.
I quit. This whole episode's trash.
My dad's a good
This whole
looking
project's trash.
No, I think that would have to, we would have to put a serious disclaimer on that. We have to be like, this
I'm gonna
is
put a serious disclaimer on this
just
episode.
the co-host. Well, no, people love incest. They're going to love it. But we have to be like, this is just the co-host reading letters to their birth parents who are now passed. Not safe for public consumption. You know what I mean? If we do that episode, it's not like something you could listen to on the bus or at the gym.
It's absolutely something you could listen to on the bus. You couldn't listen to it at the gym. That wouldn't get you excited. But on the bus?
That's what I'm saying. That'd
shed
be
a tear on the bus while looking out the window?
An emotional episode. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah,
okay,
it would be.
Fuck. If you said on
It doesn't
I'm
have
down.
to be the next one. Maybe we'll have Rachel send in a letter. Like, what would you write back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Hey, I'm down.
You don't
I'm
really,
open.
you don't want to do it.
I'm open to new ideas.
He
Well,
doesn't want to do it.
I wouldn't even know what to say to her. I'd be like, hey, thanks for
it's a thought
plowing.
process. Pop a half of whatever you pop on Sundays.
Yeah.
Go to the botanical
you want me
garden.
To trip on
Little loose
mushrooms.
leaf paper.
That actually sounds
And a
like a
big
good idea.
pen.
Yeah, a big
So-
pen. I have a propeller hat on and a big pen and a lollipop, writing to my dead mom.
Interesting.
Question.
You don't have any so one of the biggest things that had, like, I guess I struggle with addiction. So that was like, I mean, not like addiction, like, yeah, you know, when she hit senior year of high school or freshman. I mean, like, I was just I was a kid drinking Everclear, and my parents who don't drink I've never even smoked a cigarette or like, what? And I was like, well, this is what you ordered, you know?
Everclear is
This is what you door dashed.
Yeah,
You
pretty
door
much.
dashed an orphan.
But I was
Yeah.
hardcore. Like it changed my personality, but it became such an obsession where it was like, I
Yeah.
have to change the way that I feel, that it caused, you know, so many different problems.
Was Everclear, like, that's a very specific and / concerning. Was that like your go-to?
Yeah.
Was Everclear?
I was 9.
It's like drinking fucking gasoline.
Yeah.
I was about to
Holy
say that.
shit.
I
Yeah.
was about to say that.
I think I had, you know, I have an older brother who's actually not adopted. And I think I had heard him say something like, yeah, that's the strongest one. So when everyone was gone, I was like, that's the strongest one, you know, like, let's
Yeah.
put it in some grapefruit juice and drive the riding lawnmower into my dad's fence.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
Which is
jungle juice.
exactly what I did.
That is crazy. My brother's best friend in high school would live with us from time to time, and they would hide their alcohol, and specifically it was Everclear.
Interesting.
They would hide it in my room, and so I have a really weird relationship with Everclear. They would hide it, like, I had drawers, it was like a queen bed with like drawers on the side of it, and they would hide it.
Yeah.
I would have Everclear
And
in
you
my
wouldn't
room.
drink it.
No, because I wasn't interested in Everclear.
Yeah.
Other alcohol would be maybe a little bit different. I didn't really drink until after high school, but yeah, Everclear would just be in my room, and I'd be like, okay, what? Like, I'm not drinking it. I'm not gonna get in trouble because I'm not the one.
were you a drug person or no?
A drug person? No. Mm-mm. I was very against drugs up until like 25. Super
Wow.
against drugs. Never would consider doing one. I just didn't think it would be good for me because I was very focused on like my birth mother and her struggles with substance abuse. And I just knew that I was set up for failure if I were to start. Turns out that was correct.
Yeah.
Turns out that was correct. But yeah, Everclear has a very special like memory in my head of just like always having a bottle in my room, but I would never drink it. And then, you know, as I got older, like in Maryland, that would be the thing that everybody would mix into jungle juice. I don't know what other states.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what other
Everclear.
states do
Really
with jungle
strong.
juice,
Oh my
but
God.
we would put Everclear in ours and like go tailgate at a
I
Luke
don't think I
Bryan
drank
concert.
it after that, though, to be honest, because I was like, dude, this is trippy.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not.
But yeah, my
That's terrible.
brother's.
I'm 9. Oh my.
And you think it's like you're gonna get drunk, but like my brother's best friend would become like almost like a woman when he drank Everclear. Like it was a
Hot.
very emotional. He wasn't like this with other alcohol, not beer, not vodka, not dark liquor, but Everclear specifically, he would just be like, it was almost like he was
Emotional.
like on a mushroom trip. Like he was just like very in tune with all his feelings.
Yeah.
He would cry. Yeah, Everclear's fucking.
Yeah, that's
It's
disgusting.
like the best and worst thing.
How is it the best in any regard?
I don't know.
This shit's nasty. They
Pretty
put that in like
popular.
And the
jets
jungle
and
juice, it was pretty good.
Jungle juice, sure. Jungle juice. Well, then at that point, you're just getting a sugar high while you're getting obliterated. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I drank a homemade apple pie moonshine. That was the move.
Dang.
Yeah. And honestly, tasted really good. And then I would just get hammered and try to fight every single person in the house. It was at my buddy's house. We'd go to his basement. Because in New England, there's basements. And that's what you do.
Yeah.
Like every weekend in high school. Play football, go to my buddy's house, blackout, and I would either be scream crying at the end of the night or trying to fight everybody. Luckily, my friend was also gigantic and like a freak athlete, so he would beat the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I might have had a very different trajectory
Damn.
if I was just beating
gotta
people up
that's good,
with no
yeah.
one to stop me. Yeah, luckily my friend was also a mutant and would put me on my ass, and I'd be like, oh, I just got humbled every weekend by my other huge friend.
You said in New England they have basements. Do they not have basements in other areas of America?
You're sitting in one. Texas, they don't really have basements
Mm-hmm.
because of the soil or some shit,
Really?
right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The more you know. Was it's also funny, and I have a question for you, Rachel, in a second. It's funny that you're a rare personality type that you're so uninterested in things that like don't completely resonate with you, that you'll have such a fucked up life and look at drugs and alcohol, which is like obviously the go-to for everyone who's had an insane childhood, and just be like, nah.
Nah, well, because I just like knew. I was like, this is not going to put me on a good path. And I'm glad I waited until I was 25, because I feel like if I would have started like younger, like in high school, in early 20s, like it just would have gone more south than it ended up going.
Yeah, you dodged a bullet there for sure.
Yeah.
Good,
absolutely.
good on you. Was getting sober for you a collective experience, or was there a moment where you were like, uh-oh, this is a problem and it's time to seek help?
I had a lot of rock bottoms, but the final one, I was going to say this because Tony asked me in the last episode, you know, what was your rock bottom? And I was like, really? Because I didn't want to talk about it. I was not ready to be transparent on the last episode.
Yeah. You don't have to talk about it.
No. It's good to talk about it. I think just on that particular show, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
what? Yeah, having two boys, having kids, kind of always knowing that, you know, you're not mother of the year, you're not doing a good job with pain medication and going in and out of jail, and tried a little bit of heroin because I didn't have pain medication.
A little bit. Just a whisper of heroin.
I mean, during the whole the debauchery of this insanity, I was actually dating a prosecutor. I was dating someone who's like, you know, on the other side of the system.
Yeah.
So that was glaring. He was the first person who actually kind of understood that, hey, Rachel's not really like a bad person. She just has an issue with drugs and alcohol. And you don't know that when you're adopted and your parents are like, we just don't understand, you know, we put her in, you know, she's traveled the world. We've given her the life. What's wrong with her? And my path was opposite of yours. It was just like, what can I do to destroy myself?
Yeah.
I want to go down bad. So to acknowledge it and finally surrender, it wasn't the penitentiary. Ironically, I was going there.
Yeah.
I was a really bad thief, you know, give me the Mexican heritage. No.
Take that, Mexicans.
Yeah. Seriously.
I should not have let you start this.
Take that, Mexicans.
Suck it, Browns. Sorry.
That's
We're
all right.
talking about the football team.
Oh, them too. Fuck them.
Dang.
But
Sweet.
just
Right.
before you continue, that phrase that you just said is I can get upset about things and get bothered. It takes a lot though, but that phrase, when coming from someone who's in your life, of I just don't understand, will drive me up a fucking wall. Like whether it's like my dad or someone in the family, like, I don't know why he's like this. That I will be like, are you sure you don't?
Yeah.
Because anyone that has 2 brain cells could probably figure it out.
Well,
Yeah.
And I think that's just a deflection of your parents being like, we're trying our best and we love her, which I understand. But it's also like, you can't figure out that there might be some shit going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother has the same issues, and again, he's not adopted. So what happened? Right. So it's like, yeah, well, we have a borderline mom who likes to say, when you're young. When I was young, it was just all sorts of chaos in her head that would come out. So I grew up in a very verbally abusive household on her, and then dad was ultra religious, like, oh, you just make the sun, rise and the moon set, honey. I love you. I'm like, I'm in jail right now. Like,
That's awesome.
so polar opposites. My brother went down the same path. I took it to another degree just because I think honestly, if I'm being completely honest, just me as a person, aside from being adopted, just how I am, my personality, when people saying, wow, we just did our best. You're like, no, I'm the person who's going to say, I don't mind if I die. What's next?
Yeah.
Which is scary because you're
For
like,
sure.
really? Like, you don't mind, like,
Yeah.
no, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that what's supposed to happen?
That
So
would like,
that's what it was. It's just like,
yeah.
you don't even give a shit if you're going to die.
Yeah. That would shatter a regular person's day.
Yeah.
When they run into a
Yeah, like a problem.
yeah. If you say something like that, a regular person is like, oh, they like shudder and run away and
Yeah,
whatever.
like I lost my job today. I'm like, get a new one. Like my attitude about it now is like, yeah, get another one.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
that's, I've hit bottom so hard that that's where I'm like,
Yeah.
well,
Suck it up, keep it moving.
So when tragedy happens, I'm like, okay, well, what can we do to find the solution? Now I'm
Yeah.
like, what can we do to figure this out?
Yeah.
But
Right.
there was
Which can be an issue to people because they don't see you being maybe like emotional about the situation at hand, and they see like you trying to come up with a plan for the solution.
Mhm.
But sometimes people will think that maybe you're not like showing empathy toward the
Empathy.
situation,
Yeah.
and that sort of thing.
I have compassion.
Yeah,
I do.
because I get
Empathy's
that
hard.
a lot.
Empathy's hard because I look at people and I go, you can make a difference in your
Yeah.
life.
Mhm.
Nobody else can.
Yeah. Mhm.
Now, when you're a parent, I have a responsibility,
Yeah.
and so that's where that's why I brought them up first when that question was asked. Is like I have a responsibility as a parent.
Yeah.
It is hard when you have an obsession for something that will kill you, though.
Yes.
So
for sure.
yeah, my bottom wasn't, oh, hey, look, you're doing maybe 10 to 20. I was like, okay, like I guess
Great.
a lot of ramen.
Yeah.
but
3
it
squares
was-
a day.
But it was, what am I going to do when I get out to change? That was the fear. It's like, oh, if I'm what? I think at the time when I got it, I was like 35 or something. And so I was like, well, am I going to want to stay on the path to live, or am I going to go just die somewhere? So,
Yeah.
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 It seems like, I don't know why it has to come to that point. Like, it's pretty fucked up that this personality type, it has to be like, hey, you're going to die or you're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I would have learned a lot earlier. But
Yeah.
that's not how it goes. I think that's
Yeah.
pretty common for a lot of people who are like in recovery or whatever,
Mhm.
have to change their lifestyle. That's another thing that you said about empathy, not compassion, that will also make me crazy, is if someone's bringing me their problems and they're going through a situation that to me is like a fucking walk in the park,
Mhm.
and they're freaking out about it and they're like letting it can totally consume them, and they're being like resistant to change, and they're getting all upset, and you're just like, dude, you're talking to the wrong fella.
Mhm.
I have been dealing with some crazy shit for a while, and if I can figure it out, stop being a pussy, you can do it.
Yeah.
But people don't want, it's wrong to say that because people want to be heard and have like space for how they feel and shit. And you seem like an asshole when you come off that way.
Well, we were just reading in one of my meetings or something. It's called the St. Francis Prayer, and in it actually says it's better to understand than to be understood. And that does resonate with me. It's resonated with me. Excuse me, my whole time in recovery. I'm like, okay, well, but they're not me. So how can I help this person? What am I doing to stay like, right size, so to speak? But how can I help this person? Even though I have the thought I do want to hit you with my car. Like I will get in it to find, if I don't have a car, I will steal one, make sure you're dead.
Very calm transitions into that.
Yeah.
But some of these people, most people, whatever their affliction is, whatever their thing is, their ism, they just want help. Like they just want to be heard. And it's so stupid to say they want to be loved, but they do. They just want to survive.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
what do you say your biggest learning lesson coming out of the penitentiary was? How long were you in there?
Okay. 13 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not a short
10
amount
or
of time.
20 years.
It's not a
I'm
short
sure you
amount.
took that completely
not-
different directions.
Yeah.
You're like, that's not even a decade. That's short.
Weren't
And I
you
was-
giving 10 to
originally-
20 and you did 13? Stupid.
to me, I'm like,
She
that's
said
a
earlier-
nightmare. I'd fucking
She
hang
said
myself.
earlier that
13
it was supposed to be 10 to 20.
Day
right?
for day, right? Like,
Yeah.
because, Harris County in different counties, you can get like 3-for-1s or 2-for-1s. I think it's, there was a time when I was like collectively, I did 2 years, I think, in county jails, when I was with the DA. I was like, you're still with me. What's the issue with you? Right?
Right.
When people are like, we'll just get through this. And I'm like, why? Just leave me alone. After
Hilarious.
13 months.
Someone sticking with you through prison, and you're like, what's your fucking problem?
That's it. You're like, what's codependency 1-on-1, bud?
I'm teaching you a lesson right now.
Yeah.
I know you're talking to me through a glass
Well, it's also
wall
like, why
and
would
a
you
phone.
love me this? Well, he did say something always remember is don't forget. I loved you at your worst. Yeah.
I got hit with that line recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
I got hit with that line on my birthday.
On your birthday? When's your birthday?
By
April.
who?
April.
A girl that I broke up with a few weeks before that.
Okay, well that's why. That all.
Sure.
Yeah.
But she's
In
like, just
relationship.
remember, I loved you at your worst and da-da-da. And I'm like,
Why?
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. It's, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel weird bringing that up because it's so new. But when I did hear that, I was like, okay. It's complicated. Because I wanted to be like, yeah, and I want to reward you for doing that. But it didn't work. So, thanks. Like, good job.
So she didn't see
That
it
was the
coming,
hook. That was
you
the
were breaking up
manipulation.
with her?
Sorry, I don't. That actually.
Wait. I just got distracted. Did she not see it coming?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I tried to break up with her before that. And then it just didn't take.
How many? How many?
It didn't hit. It didn't click.
How many times did you try before? Just once.
A few times.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it didn't.
But it's kind of
take-
periodically. And I'm responsible for that too.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I was like still drinking. So I was like,
I want her back.
well, not only that, I thought I was like, there's a bigger problem I had to fix first, which was removing alcohol.
Okay.
And then once I did that, I was like, oh, this is another issue.
Yeah.
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 And then, yes, that's manipulating behavior for sure.
Mhm.
To be like, you were a piece of shit and I was there for you. So now it's like, yeah, I don't, it's implying that like I owe something back.
Hardwired to be like codependent too, right?
Yes,
Like
a
you
little
said,
bit.
removing the drinking or whatever the thing is,
Mm.
so that I can be like a little bit more aware of what kind of decisions people I'm bringing into my life. And then you go, yeah, I'm going to change this wire real quick and make sure that I don't repeat patterns. So that's what getting out of jail. I said, my brother picked me up, had some free world clothes on. It felt good to put some jeans on after that amount of time.
That is
Wild, right? I got in the
The
car.
bar is nice and low.
Yeah.
Ooh, comfy pair of jeans.
Oh,
these Levi's.
When you kind of look and reflect and go, well, at least I had a good meal every day. You go, okay. I mean, because really, it is like it could be a lot worse, but also, yeah. So I got in the car. He played Smashing Pumpkins. Today's the Greatest Day, and I was, just looking outside the window.
That hits.
That's it.
That is.
That's exactly it.
And he looked over. He says, "Sis, what do you want to eat?" And I go, "Take me to an AA meeting now."
Oh, wow.
So that's where
What
I
a
went.
responsible decision.
It was either that or you're out.
Yeah.
Right, true.
You have 24 hours. That's
Right.
it. We only have 24 hours in a day to make
Yeah.
the right decision.
Right, right.
So it was like, I was just waiting in there. Like, I cannot wait to get out
Yeah.
and start my life over.
True, true. That's
So,
good. When
yeah.
you were in the joint, were you in the Aryan Brotherhood or did you join the Mexican gang? Which one?
Yeah, no, I was a trustee. Yeah.
A trustee.
Here's the mentality that I learned when I
Is it
was
the
there.
Muslim one?
Aside from don't be a punk. No, trustee's the warden's bitch. Don't be a punk, which just means don't let anyone fuck with you, right? Like, so I learned that street fighting is a little bit different than penitentiary fighting, which just means when I see girls or people get in quarrels now, I'm like, I'm very reserved and quiet. Like, I'll fight for my kids, but I'm not going to fight to get another felony. That's stupid. But what I did learn is that they're fighting to kill you. They're not fighting to have a little like, you just said something about my man, so there's none of that. I'm
White
gonna
girl?
fucking kill you.
Yeah.
So I learned to shut my mouth
Sure.
pretty quickly. I also learned that if I'm gonna do this right, go to a meeting when I get released, maybe I should start adjusting my behavior now. So I would hit my knees in the morning and I'd ask God to keep me sober, and I'd hit my knees at night and I'd thank God for keeping me sober. And I took on the position as a trustee to work for the warden because I wanted more hours, and I never missed a day of work because I thought when I get out, here's where the integrity is. I need the discipline. So maybe if I can do it here, like the worst place you're ever going to be, hopefully, then I'll take it out there. And sure enough, I did. And it's just like Drill Sergeant Rachel, change it, change your behavior, girl. So and especially if like someone like me who I know I'll be defeated if I ever drink or do drugs again. I know that there's no, it will be 10 to 20.
So you're going to steal someone's car and then kill someone with it,
Probably.
but on purpose.
Yeah.
For fun.
Intentionally.
Was there a meal that you looked forward to in jail? 'Cause
Thanksgiving.
When my
yeah.
buddy got out, true, that makes sense.
Ooh.
Yeah.
When my buddy got out, he was like, bro, Jamaican beef patty Fridays were fucking lit. And I was like, dang, that kind of sounds good. I'm not going to lie.
That's funny.
Not that I'd go to jail for them, but still.
Is he black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of the blackest men alive.
Yeah. Jamaican beef patties are pretty good.
They are pretty good.
They're pretty good.
He has more baby mamas than I think ex-girlfriends, this fella.
Dang.
Yeah, fun guy.
What were Thanksgivings like?
So I remember, celebrating Thanksgiving there, but the mashed potatoes, a turkey, and the guard said you can get seconds, and I just started crying.
Oh.
I don't know.
Dang.
It was like, really? She's yeah. I said okay. So I went back in line and I got seconds.
That's beautiful. Seconds of Thanksgiving.
I've never done
I
that
would
in my
have
life.
Thanksgiving once a week. That's funny.
Sorry. I had to add a joke in there.
I didn't hear the joke. What was the joke?
I've never gotten
Never
seconds
had-
of Thanksgiving before as a free man.
I would have Thanksgiving every probably week if I could.
Oh, yeah.
Just like, I don't know why I just don't do that.
Is it?
That could be, you know how people like hoard things and people have like special little niche things about them that I could have like a Thanksgiving dinner every day and like put that on the internet.
I would have to make a call. If I asked you what you were doing and you're like, I'm having my
Make a
weekly
call.
Thanksgiving. I'd be like, hey, bud,
There's a
we
comic in
can
town.
stop doing the podcast for a little bit and we can go somewhere.
talk about it.
Nice.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
A padded room where you can run around, dream about all the Thanksgivings you want.
There's literally, because it's up for debate. Well, not debate, but it's up in the air whether I spend Thanksgiving here or like go somewhere and do something with my family.
Yeah.
And by here, I literally mean this building.
Yes. Same.
This building.
Yeah, same.
And so this past year, I made mac and cheese. And there's a comic in town who every time he sees me, it's the first thing he brings up. Like it is, he's gonna put this I think he's gonna put me in his will. Like he likes the mac and cheese so much. that
Yeah,
I
you
make-
make sure that. Get it in writing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time,
Well-
no matter what, it's been 8 months, and every time he sees me, And like we're around each other frequently. It's
Yeah.
mac and cheese. She has the best mac and cheese. He'll tell like the whole courtyard.
I feel like you can't have an afro like yourself and make bad mac and cheese. I feel like it's kind of baked in, where it's like
my
it was something you
stealing.
were born to do.
That
My stealing.
baked in is
Like
crazy.
you stealing, yeah. You stealing, baked in, mac and
Baked in
cheese.
is crazy.
It's baked in. It's in the sauce.
It's
The
baked
proof
in.
is in the pudding.
Every time I go outside and I get a little tanner and start robbing people.
Oh my.
What's my
God.
superpower? Do me now.
What's your superpower?
Yeah.
Do we know?
Based on what you know about me.
Based on
Sounds like a
what
ChatGPT prompt.
I know
Oh,
about you.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Go
You
ahead.
might not be drinking, but
Drinking for sure. I was pretty Olympic at that. Olympic level drinker.
superpower. Wow. Okay. Not invisibility.
Definitely. Oh, I fucking wish. I
Seriously.
fucking wish I could go somewhere and just blend in.
Splendid.
Just have the fly on the wall situation.
What superpower would you want?
Maybe invisibility. Flying would be sick, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, I like them all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine like, oh fuck, I want to dunk too.
I could imagine you in a little Honda Fit like Mr. Incredible.
That's basically me, my truck. My little single cab. You've seen me pull up at the creek with my single cab truck. I tried to go on a date last weekend with a bit of a larger lass,
Ooh.
and we were shoulder to fucking shoulder
In the
in my and that's why I had to get my brake pads changed in the front, because the weight distribution. I got to put sandbags in the bed next time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How did you meet this?
Oh,
Lad. The internet?
Yeah, the internet, of course. I guess we can talk about it. I'm trying to do it on stage, but it's really embarrassing.
Okay.
Okay. I matched with a lady on Facebook dating,
Okay.
the Nissan Altima of dating apps. If you get it, you get it. And she's a lesbian. And we matched, and I wasn't like, hey, what's up? I was like, you're a lesbian. And she was like, yeah. I was like, great. What are we doing here? And she was like, I'm just kind of curious about the other side. And I was like, okay, interesting. I'm intrigued. And we started talking, and I thought it was like an interesting situation. Because I've never been with like a lesbian before, like an out lesbian, who is curious about
Just a closeted
chodes.
one?
Yeah, just literally though. I dated a girl who like after we stopped seeing each other was like, "Oh, I'm gay." I was like, "Oh, that makes sense." It was I thought it was like kind of like breaking a wild horse, how people like get horses and then they domesticate them. I was like, I'm gonna show this lesbian lady some short, wide penis. Right? It's so embarrassing. I'm fucking the story up. So we agree to meet. I go to scoop her, and she sends me a picture, right? Like outside of the profile, like when we're texting. And it's like not
Requested
the
or not
be-
requested?
I was like, please, like I'm not trying to bang strangers on the internet without some sort of verification.
Okay.
Like
you thought it might be a catfish sort of.
possibly. I mean, it's the
Situation.
internet,
Okay.
You don't know. And the picture was fine. And I was like, you know what? Not a big deal. I'm not a supermodel. I'm a few months out of a relationship. Let's get it. And I pulled up to this lady's place, and that picture must have been from 10 years ago. And a couple of LBs ago, we'll say.
A couple of linebackers ago.
A couple of linebackers ago.
I'm joking.
And I pulled up to this lady's spot. And if she ever hears this, I want to kill myself. She looked like Jay-Z, bro. She looked like if
Sick.
Jay-Z ate me. Does that give you a clear depiction? Justin just exhales. Can you put that in ChatGPT?
That's what I was about to do. Like,
Have
if I
an
could
AI
fucking-
generate being Jay-Z's kid. So I'm just like coming to pick her up to try and fuck, right? And as a newly sober person, that's already weird. So the car ride's strange. I'm trying to steer the conversation in like a playful but like kind of sexually oriented direction. And I thought I had a really great question. I was like, when you're with the women that you date, how do you pick out the strap-ons? You know, are they like, do you go for the variety pack? Do you go for the tie-dye ones? Do you go for the Shaquille O'Neals?
You guys are just in the parking lot of the sex shop.
No.
You're like, get in there, slugger.
We're on 35 in my truck like this. Like, and I'm driving like this. And she was like, no, I go for the medium ones, like 7-8 inches. I was like,
Medium.
no.
How do you feel about
No
short
way.
and wide?
Yeah. We discussed the chode already. And you're still here. So, you know. So, and I was like, okay, perfect. I can make a joke and this will break the tension. And I was like, you know, to some people, 7 or 8 is pretty big. And she didn't laugh. And I was like, I should just turn around now. If we can't connect over that joke, we're fucked. You know? So we go back to my spot. I get her a glass of water because I'm a gentleman. And I have a tiny little apartment and I have a chair and a shitty couch. And I come back and she's sitting in my chair. And I was like, this is an alpha fucking move to sit in my chair. What? She sparks a joint. I go shower and it's just weird. It's weird. I should have, this whole thing was wrong, but I wanted to just see it through.
Okay.
And I'm in the shower and I can hear like a nasty smoker's cough from the living room. And I'm like, that's pretty tough. And I'm trying to make my penis do anything. And it's like, dude, it's looking up at me like, fuck you. I'm not doing fucking shit. You know what I mean? So I come back out and this woman is in my chair smoking a Black and Mild in my apartment.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And I go, hey, cool. Because what am I going to do? Like go over there and like put it out? Like, no, there's no smoking in here.
Yeah.
Like, no, this is, I mean, Justin goes like, yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
But you're like halfway through
Bitch,
the
what
Black
are you
and
doing?
Mild. Yeah.
You know, when you started this
Sorry.
story, right from the beginning, I was pretty sure this was not a white woman. And now now I'm 110% sure
Not a white lady.
that this is not a white lady.
So,
Especially because you referred to her as a lady. Generally, a white woman doesn't get lady.
I'll usually say white lady. I'll be specific.
White lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm just throwing, I'm like, don't know what to do. I'm like, I'm embarrassed. I don't want this to continue. She's in my chair. She's in my chair. And she goes, let's go to your room. And I go, sure. Because I can't say this was a mistake.
Men are the worst.
Let's stop. I'm the worst. I'm the little lady in this position.
Men are the worst.
So
Yeah, who's the
Just
bottom?
stop the interaction. Be like, hey.
What size you guys pick out?
I picked up the one God gave me. All right.
I'm just going to write you guys like a dialect. Hey, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I'm
for your
sorry,
service.
but I'm going to ask you to leave.
Yeah, you pull
That's
out
all you
the
need. Just
script.
direct, clear communication.
I'm so stubborn though, and I'm so determined that I'm like, I'm gonna figure this out. So we climb in my bed. We take this woman's dressed like Cam Patterson, by the way. Slides, white t-shirt, camo sweats. It's
white
fucking
socks,
hilarious.
Afro pick.
Hilarious. And I'm wearing this minus the shirt. I'm wearing like a tank top.
Okay. Yeah.
And we both take off our pants, but we both keep our shirts on. And we're laying in bed, jerking each other off with our shirts on, both just coughing. Smokers coughing in my bed. And after like 30 seconds, she goes, what, are you afraid to touch it? And I was like, ew, lady, ew. That was the first time I like clutched my pearls. I was like, whoa, slow down. I mean, this woman, I was like her little tiny bitch. And I can't, as a 6'2", 303,000 pound man, I cannot believe I'm in the situation. So I go, sure. So I get her off because I'm a gent. All right. I'm a scholar and a gentleman. So she comes and then she goes, I still want to fuck. And I go, okay, how about some head? And she goes, no. I go, okay. I try to get it up, not working. And I go, I think I'm going to have to watch some porn maybe because this situation is not happening. And she just goes, nah. And puts on her sweats and then goes back and sits in my chair. So I pull my shorts over my tiny little soft penis and I go, what the fuck am I doing? And I go to drive her home.
This year?
This was 10 days ago. This was last weekend. So I go, hey, I'm going to bring you home. And she just came. She's like, yeah, great.
Yeah.
She's like already smoking again. She's like, okay, perfect. I'll take a free ride home after I just jizzed in your bed. I go, oh, absolutely. And I'm embarrassed and I'm so uncomfortable. It's quiet in the car. And again, she has the windows down, smoking a joint. She just jizzed. Like, we're having two different experiences. And to try and break the tension for myself, I go, hey, it's the thought that counts, right? And she goes, type shit.
Holy shit. Hell yeah.
One of the funniest fucking things I've ever heard. She just goes, type shit. And so it's a 25-minute ride back. It's not like it's down the street. I'm going up to a place that I don't live. And it's quiet.
She live in Pflugerville?
Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, I don't know why I felt so compelled to say this, but I couldn't live with the silence in the truck. And we're, again, smashed next to each other like this because it's so small. And I just go, oh, this is brutal. I just go, I'm like, I'm a comedian. It's not a big deal. And I might be successful one day. So, one day, if you ever see me, you can think about what just happened. And she just goes, no doubt.
No doubt.
All right.
So,
Sam Hunter's on the prowl.
So, oh my God, I want to rip my skin off right now. So, on the way to my place, she goes, "Are you the type to kiss and tell?" And I go, "No, I'm a cool guy."
Oh, wow.
On the way back, I go, "I'm telling everybody I've ever met that just happened, because how could I not?" Drop her off. She goes, "Hit me up anytime." And I'm like, "Yeah, I bet, lady. I just picked you up, made you come, and then drove you back home, faux free." And by the way, I'm sober, and it's 5 p.m. Just to be clear, yeah, it's like the sun is out when all this transpired. I know.
Talk about rock bottom.
No shit. This is a sober rock bottom.
Rachel's landed some success in the relationship world.
Oh, yeah. I got engaged.
She's
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Let me just one quick
Go
little
for
thing.
it.
One
But
quick
wait,
little thing,
there's
and then we'll
no
move
editing.
on. No, it's okay. This is done, and I never want to talk about it
Faux
again.
show.
We're not even going to put this episode out.
Oh, we're gonna talk about it again.
I come back to my apartment, and it smells like joints, a Black and Mild, pussy, and a condom that I couldn't put over my small penis. If I could candle the scent of my apartment, I wouldn't send that to my worst enemy. And
You
I
wouldn't
just
send
had,
it to Bath and Body Works.
It'd be
as
Jill.
a-
I just had to
an
sit
idea.
in that aroma and think about what I've just done until my air purifier took care of the rest.
Move.
What do you think it is that?
If my ex is watching this right now, she is so happy. She is sitting there being like, whoa, I'm doing so much better than him.
What do you think? Why do you think?
Oh, God.
That like you couldn't just say, "Hey, it's not going to work out" before
is-
all of that transpired, because you knew almost from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm asking this question as somebody who's been in these, not that situation,
Thanks for that.
definitely not that situation.
asshole.
But you knew from the beginning, like,
Yeah.
your penis was even telling you, look, bruh, she ain't it.
Not going to happen. It's a combination of I'm desperate for pussy because I'm out of a relationship. And then I don't love confrontation. Confrontation makes me feel bad.
You thought you were going to get beat up.
And I'm also might get beat up. That would be awesome. If I go, hey, this is a mistake, I just get the shit beat out of me. That'd be fun. That'd be less embarrassing
childhood.
than what happened, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a combination of people pleasing things, probably, and so on and so forth. It's really a sad state of affairs.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you
I
for
regret
your
it.
service.
I regret it.
I know that was
Yeah.
Facebook Marketplace. All right.
Yep.
I'm joking.
Marketplace.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I was like, wow.
Free pussy, you gotta come pick it up.
It might as well then, yeah.
Yeah. So, and you know, everything else is good.
Free pussy must have a truck.
Yeah.
Bring a friend to pick it up.
How's engagement life going, Rachel?
You two, get in there.
Yeah.
I'm going to be over here for a while.
I have stories similar, but
Yeah.
I can't share them like that because that's worse than some of them are worse than prison. Yeah. No, being engaged is great.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. He was a tall, handsome man.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's great. He is great. I don't know how to segue, but I will.
Someone has to.
Yeah.
I'm in the sunken place over here.
Yeah. He's a lot younger than I
Alright,
am.
Shyamalan.
Sick.
Yeah. He's a lot younger than I am. And no kids. Loves my kids. I said, how do you get along with the boys? He said, they're my friends. And I said, no, that's not the appropriate response. But I don't know. We're into our third year of being in a relationship, and we've gone through a lot. He and I have gone through a lot, for as any relationship kind of does. But it was nice. He proposed in March. I remember when we met, he said, I'm going to propose to you before 2 years. So he proposed the day before our second anniversary on the beach in front of a bunch of people, but in St. Thomas. And
Sick.
it was cute though. He said, yeah, he came around the corner. I was just kind of sitting there perched up watching the ocean. And he came around the corner and he kneeled down and he said, you're my best friend, right? I was like, yeah, you're my best friend. Is, I love you more than anyone in the world. I said, I love you more than anyone in the world. And I want you to be my wife, Will you marry me? And I was like, fuck yeah, let's go, dude. So
lovely.
yeah, it was cool. It was a magical experience. I've had many suitas. So no. I've been engaged before and I'm definitely going to follow through with this commitment. So yeah,
So you've not followed through before?
I have always been, it's sort of like finding my parents. Like, why am I going to be in a relationship when I'm loaded? I'm still dealing with the battle of being an addict.
Yeah.
I really, really wanted to find peace in my own head before anyone else, even my kids, could exist in my space. It's fair to everybody else around me. So, I've the prosecutor that I was with him for like 6 years, and I surrendered to the fact that, like, if you want me at my worst, then that's a problem,
Yeah.
I was with someone for a really long time that proposed, that was a very wealthy multimillionaire. That was nice. But also I thought to myself, I don't want to be with someone just because they have money, and I relapsed. So, yeah,
That'll do it.
And that's a quick, that's a quick get out of an engagement card. And the father of my kids, he and I had kids right when I got out of college, and wasn't prepared, so he and I didn't last. And then I've had my sprinkle of dramatic occurrences in between, if you can surmise. And then I met Hunter, and I instantly was very obviously attracted to him, and man, he's just it's cool to be like, I want to kill you, but I also want to love you for the rest of my life. Like, yeah, it's my best friend. So, yeah.
How do the kids like him?
Aside from being buds, they
Like, I know he thinks that they're best friends. Like, do your kids, they're on the same page?
he's such a cool guy. He's got a great personality that, then my kids will straight up tell me, "Hey, you're doing a douchebag. Like, let's get rid of him." And then we bury the body.
Hey.
So they're instantly there. There was one guy I dated who's a musician. He's a very good musician. Met him in recovery, and please don't see this, but my kids were young, 8 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, he was playing a song. He was playing a song for just serenading me and the boys, and my youngest Thomas, when he was playing, he was in front of me, and Thomas looked back and he goes, "He sucks." So they're very they're like.
Yeah. Clear.
We know who we
Ouch.
like. Yeah. And
Ouchie.
as he was playing the song, I was like, "It's time to go." And he just he didn't finish the song. He just kind of looked up like shocked, We're still friends, ironically, but not like close friends since I'm engaged, but we're still friendly. So they will tell me they like their dad. I mean, he's fine, sure. But it's been pretty how they get along. Hunter knows how to love me, and meaning he knows that to be in love and to make this commitment, which ironically at such a young age is so amazing to see. It even if for whatever reason I died and gave him all my things, he would continue to go on and meet someone and know how to love them if he fell in love. So what comes with being in a committed relationship where you want to get married is you've got to love the people, people that are around me, which are my kids. So he's taken them to Monster Truck.
Sick.
Which is kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
Seen Grave Digger. And he's, he just knows how to it's hard for me to articulate because I'm like, he just knows how to love them like he loves me.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Because they're an extension of me.
It does.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I've never talked about this, so I'm
Yeah.
like,
No, I
don't talk about him a lot just because I don't want to hurt his feelings. If I did say something on Kill Tony that hurt his feelings, caused a big scene.
Oh
because of
no,
his
not Kill Tony ruining family.
Yeah, no shit.
Never Kill Tony.
I shut him down
ruining
quick.
family.
Tony, I kind of got in there, at least in the interview part. I'd never taken, if you can imagine, I've taken birth control before. I have 2 kids. I had to for a medical condition, and I was loaded on birth control this last Kill Tony episode that I did. I guess last month.
How do you get loaded on birth control?
Because they were trying to find different solutions for the medical condition. And so I'm like, I was trying all and even at my age, my hormones were changing. My levels were off. I was fucking mad. I tried to fight those Molly Maid people that drive the Molly Maid cars. Yeah. I mean, I got out of my car and tried to fight. Anyway, so. All that to say,
did you have your dad translate?
Pardon?
Did you have your dad translate?
Dad, I'm going to need you to talk to this bitch before I kill her. So all that to say, it made me very aggressive and uncomfortable. I don't like taking anything to change the way that I feel, even if it's ibuprofen. I really don't. Yeah. I know my body will just be like, okay, it's time to go, just complete left field. Mm-hmm. And I said something on Kill Tony that is really funny, and but it did at his own it hurt his feelings, and I do wish I would have at least had a conversation with him about it before I went up there and just said the things that I said. But
it's a comedy show.
It is a comedy show, and it was really funny, and
it's funny.
A lot of people laughed at it.
Yeah.
People laughed.
And I wrote a good joke.
Comedy is at the expense of the people we love. It's like, sorry guys, but
yeah.
But, no, I asked because my mom's about to get married.
I thought you were about to say she's about to do Kill Tony. I was like, no fucking way. Jesus Christ. Your mom's going to be on the panel?
My
she dressed as
would do
someone
phenomenal on Kill Tony. I just believe it. She would do better than most of the people who get up there. My mom's hilarious.
Was your birth mom or your adopted mom?
My adoptive mom. My birth mom's dead.
Yeah.
All three of us in the Dead Mom
R.I.P.
Club.
We all
Yeah.
have a
Dead
mom.
moms. I have a dead mom club that I joined, and we all got met anyway.
You all got
That's sick.
knives?
Yeah, matching.
I used to do a
Should we
podcast
get
called The Dead
knives?
Parent Club with my buddies, and I
Yeah.
was like, we got to get a tattoo, and we
You
never
used
did.
to do a podcast called The Dead Parent Club.
Yeah, it was like a subsect of my first podcast. But yeah,
What was your first podcast called?
the back porch. I would just get hammered with my buddy on his porch, and we'd talk shit about.
Dead Parent Club. That's
Yeah, she was
Intense.
sick. People were either really repulsed by it or they loved it. So I can imagine it's something similar to the show.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like asking you questions because I didn't know you did that.
I completely forgot about it until Rachel just said tattoos about Dead Mom Club.
Dead mom club.
But no, my adoptive mom, she's about to get remarried. My parents are divorced.
I'm sorry. Isn't
I
it
know
not
it's-
enough to
yeah.
get adopted?
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was just thinking, like, if my parents got a divorce,
Oh yeah.
You also have to
I'd be
have
so
divorced
happy.
parents.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh.
Well, that's what some people say. Like,
Yeah.
because I've
No, they're
so I'm not big on Reddit, but recently I've been on Reddit and I'm specifically looking at one thing, and there's a page for like people who were adopted.
Oh, send that my way.
Dude, this Reddit thread, like, it's my dream.
Oh,
Just
wow.
a lot of dark horrible situations and people just looking for support and asking questions and sharing stories and
You're in a movie theater by yourself reading.
yeah. Yeah, no, my parents are, so my father maybe like 12 years ago cheated on my mom with somebody he was working with, and then my dad ended up in a relationship with his girlfriend and my mom, so they
Beast.
were in a little thing for a while, but that
how did he get outed? Is that
how
that
did he get outed? I don't. Yeah, I mean, I feel like my mom, she knew, but like didn't know, but knew. And then I was in Ocean City one day with my friends, and like I got a phone call from my mom, and she was just like on the phone crying, not saying anything. I was on the phone with her for a while, and she wouldn't really say anything or tell me what was going on, and then she just told me to call my brother, who's my age, not adopted, but we're the same age. My brother was coming down from college in Pennsylvania saying, I'm on my way home. Don't worry, I'll be there in a few hours. And I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. He's like, I'm not the person to tell you. You should call mom. And I was like, well, she called me and she didn't tell me what's going on. So I need to know something because I'm, almost 3 hours away. And so I was with his best friend and my best friend in Ocean City at a car show. And we all decided that we might as well just like go home. And my brother's best friend was still like living with us in Maryland. And so halfway back home, I get a text from my mom saying, hey, your dad has a girlfriend, which was like instant anger for me because my dad has always been like he always kind of taught us like right from wrong. And a sort of my source of like I don't want to say like a moral compass, but like discipline and authenticity is kind of like what I think about when I think about my dad, or at least used to. Sorry, pops. But yeah, and so then they were in a thing. So my mom, it didn't happen right away. It like took the summer, and we were supposed to move out, but we like weren't packing. So like I knew we were supposed to move out, but like no packing was being done over the few months, and it was getting close to the time where she said we were gonna be moving out, and then she let me know that they were gonna be together and that woman was gonna move in.
God.
And so I moved. I moved out / she might say kicked out. I think I moved out. It was a combination of both.
Yeah.
Mutual parting.
Mutual party, but I was just like, I'm good. Like I the thought of like a woman that I don't know coming in to the household for me wasn't like comfortable at all. Yeah, at all. But that didn't work out. My dad married that woman. My mom remarried, and then that didn't work out.
Damn.
And then we're a couple years later now, and she's gonna marry this guy who was looking for the permission from the kids So I'm 30. My brother is about to turn 31, and then I have a younger brother who is 22. And he wanted our permission before he like proposed, and he just wanted our blessing. But he mainly like was looking for mine because I'm the person in the family who's like, fuck all of you. Don't let anybody else into this family. I'm sick of everybody. And I've told my mom that before, like I'm interviewing everybody who sets foot in this family from here on out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was just wondering because like, yeah, for kids, it can be kind of tough, but he seems like a cool dude. They're getting married in October. In I think North Carolina. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I'll be on my second stepfather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
That-
Need somebody to look up to. That'll be nice.
Dad number 3. Dad number 4, actually.
Quattro, yeah.
Yeah.
Quattro.
Pretty good.
4 pops, yeah.
Four dads. I got 4 moms.
4 dads. I have 4 moms too. Well, 4
Damn.
moms.
You're fucking.
Birth mom, foster mom,
Collecting
adoptive
them all.
mom, stepmom.
My parents have been happily married for like 50 years.
That's
so.
great.
Yeah. So you got it so easy
That's
over
awesome.
there with your perfect adoption and your perfect relationship.
My dad has a Rolls Royce.
But back to the Reddit thing, I heard the feedback on Reddit, like, because I had posted, like, okay, adoptive parents get divorced, and this was like a hit topic. And there was a lot of comments like, my parents, I wish they would finally just end it because they're
Dang.
miserable together. Just like going back to the, like, why don't you just fucking
Yeah.
just end it? Just cut it off. Just tell her no. No black and milds.
Yeah.
But my mom is completely borderline, like to the extent that it's like I would whenever I remember like early childhood memories. It was like you're a whore, and you're like that's not. I'm
Wow.
fucking 10.
Yeah.
That's not what you say.
Yeah.
Like
No, I'm
like,
an alcoholic. I'm not a whore.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm 10. I'm on Everclear. I'm not blowing guys.
You're not saying anything
I'm
about
drunk.
Everclear.
I'm out here mowing the lawn with the other guys. I think my familia.
Yeah. I'm mowing the fence. Fucking leave me alone.
Yeah,
Lawnmower needs gas. Rachel, get the Everclear.
Yeah. She's intense. This lady's I love her, but yeah, she's wild. You'll get a text, like she'll be like fine, and then you'll get a text that's just like, so, you know you're going to hell, right? And you're like, oh, okay.
That's fucking awesome. That's so funny.
Everything's great. Like in my life, everything is awesome.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
It's just a Tuesday, like, hey, by the way, you're a whore, remember? And you go, oh,
Yeah, seriously.
thanks, Mom.
It is the way it's
forget
like. Yeah. Hey, remember that one time? And you're like,
hysterical.
nope. So I've just blocked her. I block her.
Yeah, that's the move.
That
Yeah.
is the move. Does Hunter want any additional children?
That's why I had to kind of. I was in the ER after he proposed. He's like, I killed my wife, you know. I had a. I was like, no, honey, I'm just that much older. Yeah, I had a peripheral. Natural death, no other reason, just
Yeah.
she's old. So perforated ulcer. I had a perforated ulcer, which is just kind of scary. So, and then I have like another thing. I have a fibroid that's become unmanageable. That's why I was taking this medication. I didn't think I was going to get pulled, but when they had the Vulcan, what's it called?
Kill Tony.
Kill Tony, how do you say? We'll say pop up. They had,
Yeah.
I was like, I'll probably get on if I go over there. And they're like, I was the first person they called. So I was like, oh crap. But yeah, we do. I think it would be, I'm all about it. I take care of myself really well I mean, obviously I'm sober now. I take care of myself physically, very active. He's ready. I mean, he's always ready. But yeah, we would love to have a kid.
Okay.
So
All right.
I know it's weird to say out loud. I don't know.
No, that'd be amazing.
Because listen,
Yeah.
like I feel like and I'll be honest with you guys. I feel like being adopted has always given me this cloud to say, you don't deserve this.
Yeah.
So it's very surreal to be where I'm at
Yeah.
and say, yeah, I might have a family outside of, I might get married, and, you know, things like that.
Yeah, that's been hard for me recently. Just thinking about like, because like family is not perfect, but the specific instance I just brought up definitely tore apart the family. And there's this yearning not only for people who look like me, but this yearning for a family that I kind of used to have, but was broken up by, this third woman coming in the picture. And now I'm 30 and there's this yearning for just like my own family. And it's just like an empty space where you feel like, okay, well, I have a history of families not working out throughout 30 years of my life. Do I deserve an actual, family who's going to stick together and be together and stand up for one another? And yeah, that's tough. I can see that's tough.
Yeah.
We do. We deserve it. We deserve good things. We deserve good things. It's our birthright, some might say. It's hard to accept because we're all fucking retarded, The three of us specifically.
The
and
mutants.
Justin.
The mutants.
But I think we do, we deserve good things.
Yeah.
Just because we went through some crazy shit, it obviously hurt and it affected us.
Yeah.
And it makes a lot of things complicated that most people don't have that obstacle. We absolutely deserve good things. And you have a ton of good things coming your way. You absolutely deserve it. There should be no other sort of like guilt or doubt, even if it comes up, which is totally natural, but you absolutely deserve that to have the life that you want. And seems like it's going that way.
Yes.
So I'm don't really know you that well, but I am happy for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you deserve good things. What the fuck? It's hard because we're all, I just said it. We're retarded because went through some crazy shit. But you absolutely deserve good things.
Thank you.
And the stuff that you want.
Yeah.
And it's completely reasonable to expect that to happen as long as you're taking care of yourself. Which
I'm not. So
no, you fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. That's not no. You're doing you have a job, you're pursuing your dreams, you're trying creative shit. Just because you go to the movie theaters alone like a fucking freak doesn't mean you're not taking care of yourself,
great.
all right? Going
something
on
my
Reddit,
dad used to do.
doom scrolling. Oh, good. Look what happened to him.
yeah, he ended
Started
up
fucking
with
a secretary. Is that what you want?
He ended up with a white woman. I don't want that.
Hey. Could be worse. Actually, no, couldn't. Whew. But yeah,
Oh my goodness.
I agree.
Well,
I
thank
deserve good things too, and I think we did it.
Yeah, thank you for those kind words. That means a lot. You deserve good things as well.
Thank you.
That made my palms sweaty. Like now I'm like,
It's hard, right?
this is emotional
Yeah.
into the episode, but
Yeah.
I'm so
You
happy.
just cracked something open for the three of us, right?
I know my.
We do
I'm like,
deserve good things, and we're totally okay with it. Let's all say it out loud as many times as we can.
We're not
Yeah.
going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No one's
I'm
gonna
not
die.
gonna
Yeah.
self-sabotage at all. I'm not gonna ruin any chance of a family at all.
Oh, will you fucking relax? Thank God I've deleted the dating apps from my phone because now I
Yeah,
can just.
too bad you still have Facebook.
I use it for.
Marketplace.
Fuck you, Mark.
Nissan Altimas.
Nissan,
The Nissan Altimas.
Nissan Altima for sale, $2,000, perfect condition. It's black. Rachel, we gotta wrap this up. Thank you for sharing
Yeah.
so
Oh my
much
God.
with us
Jeez.
and being so open. And I've been wanting to do this obviously for a while, and I appreciate your support not only now, but when I kind of first started the idea, it was just kind of me figuring it out by myself on the internet with random clips, and I didn't have a structure. And you've been supportive of this project from the beginning.
Yeah.
And I really, really appreciate
Yeah.
it. I'm really happy that I met you and that we're able to connect in this way, and that you were able to share your story on a platform that people are actually interested in, and have their own stories to relate and connect to as well. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Thanks
I'm
for
proud of
having me.
you.
Thank you.
Congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's been wonderful to have you here today. Do you have anything you want to shout out or plug while you have the opportunity to do so?
No, do
Do you
honestly,
have a Look But Don't Touch coming up or anything?
I'll be at Fallout in a couple of weeks with
Ooh.
the Ladies Girls Gone Wild. So
Okay.
I'm excited to do that show. But I'm just I'm grateful to be here, and I took off work to be here because it was really important to me,
Well, thank
to
you.
talk about this stuff, this raw
Yeah.
stuff. So I haven't been this transparent in comedy, really not even on a podcast with anyone about this stuff. So it feels good to be able to feel safe and do that here. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Nice.
Sam, do you have anything you want to plug?
Big Sam Hunter on Instagram. New Joke Monday at the Creek. Bye.
Bye. I'm Jamisha at _Jamisha on Instagram.
I'm gonna start doing your plugs for you.
Why?
I'm Jamisha. Hilarious plug.
There's
Just
not
say
a
your
whole
name.
lot. I'm Jamisha. My Instagram handle is Jamisha.
Say the full handle.
yeah.
It's _Jamisha,
Boom.
which is what I was saying before I was interrupted. I'm always in the middle of talking, and you always gotta say some shit.
I can't wait for you guys.
Let's keep the cameras on. Yeah.
No.
Let's keep it going.
I don't smoke Black and Milds.
Gotta kick me when I'm down, huh?
At _Jamisha on Instagram. Adapting Adopted Podcast on Instagram.
This is my last episode.
I'm selling it. I'm firing my co-host, and it'll just be me from now on
You can't fire me. I quit.
because he apparently can't handle it.
This is getting personal.
But no, Adapting Adopted
This feels
Podcast
oddly personal.
also on Instagram, and you can follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Adapting Adopted. We also have a TikTok that's random, but the TikTok's doing interestingly phenomenal.
Oh.
Adapting Adopted. You can follow us on there for daily clips of the episode. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Jamisha. Have a great day.